and the relationship you shared, whether they're open to a reconciliation or not, and the potential energies and how they will unfold between the two of you in the month of April 2018. So this is only looking at the month of April 2018. As always, all the decks that I'm using in this reading are listed in the description below. So let's see what the overall energy is about you and the relationship that you shared for your ex-Libra. What is going on with your ex? Their overall energy. So we have eternal love. And I get two things with this. Either A, your ex-Libra very much loves you still and sees you as their ever after, their eternal love, okay? And is probably waiting for your return or hoping that you return. Now, the other side of this is a Libra who has finally, healed enough inside themselves that they've found happiness. So when they reflect back on the relationship that the two of you shared, they're in a good place about it. Okay, they're not filled with a bunch of resentment and a bunch of negative emotions. So, because it's just interesting, the description of this card that's written in the book is not really, in alignment with the eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. To some degree it is, but to, what I would pick up from the energy of this card is not so much what's written in the book. That's why I'm saying I really feel like there's two things going on here. A Libra that really does want you back and feels that you are their eternal love, and then also a Libra that has finally let go and moved on from you and has found happiness again, and only reflects back this type of positive energy towards you. I will always love you even though we didn't work out type of energy, okay? So let's pull some. Okay, well, so this is Libra's emotional energy, and we do have two stories going on here. So yes, on one hand, there are a set of Libras that they want you back. You are, the epitome of twin flame love. They just love you with their heart and soul, okay? You are who they want. Now, that other storyline is, see how this is the 10 of Cups? The 10 is the completion of something. So, again, there's some Libras out there that are, over you, but it's a very beautiful energy. It's I will always love you, but I'm leaving this in a very positive place, a very positive energy. It's just, we've had a long history, and I'm going to respect what we had, and I will honor and cherish it for what it was, even though it didn't last, okay? So let's see what Libra's mental energy is around you and the relationship that you shared. So yeah, we have the Ace of Orbs. Makes perfect sense with both storylines. What a perfect card. This is, again, I want you back. I'm of one mind of that. You are the one for me no matter what's happened. It's you all day long, okay? And now the other set of Libras, this is where they're finally healed. They're over it. They're in their right mind. They're moving forward and moving on with their life and wishing you the same, okay? So now let's pull a card to look at Libra's spiritual energy regarding you. Yeah, either way, perfect card again. This is saying that whether Libra wants you back or this is a situation where Libra has moved on, they're very balanced spiritually when it comes to you. You are home base. You know, are what was like fairy tale love at some point. Now, even if Libra has moved on, this is their spiritual essence of you. Okay, this beautiful, stable energy. If Libra wants you back, again, this is the essence of you. You are home base. You are my twin flame. You are the one that I want for all time. And now I just feel like some of you are probably saying, well, how do I know which is which? And look at this. This is card 2. This is card 4. And yes, we do have an ace, but, you know, the ace isn't numbered on the cards the way the 2 and the 4 are. This is card 24. So I really like that synchronicity. How do you know which Libra is yours? Well, you know, A, you could reach out and ask if you feel comfortable doing that. Or B, you can ask the universe to give you a sign, the same sign times 3. Have no expectation of, you know, what that sign should be, or if Libra wants you, or if Libra's moved on, okay? Ask the universe if you really don't know. For some of you, I feel like this is a confirmation, and you've already been feeling like your Libra's moved on, and that they are happy, and, you know, they're in a good place, and they wish you the same, and this is your confirmation. Now, others of you, you know, I feel like your Libra is like putting kind of mixed signals out there to you, the one that wants you back, or you're putting mixed signals out there to your ex-Libra. But, man, some Libras out there, you are everything under the sun to them. So let's pull some cards to further define these energies. And, well, there's the first one. That's the card that's going to represent how your Libra feels about you. The second card is going to represent how your ex-Libra feels about the relationship you shared. And lastly, how your ex-Libra feels about a reconciliation with you or speaking with you. You know, it doesn't have to be like, let's get back together, but, you know, just communication in general. Are they open? Are they closed? And this is again for the month of April 2018. So how does Libra feel about you? They feel quite vulnerable. And that could be either way. The Libra that wants you back or the Libra that's, you know, moving on. They just feel vulnerable in your presence, in expressing to you, you know, unprotected, helpless, defenseless somehow, some way. You know, they're feeling quite vulnerable when it comes to you. How they feel about the relationship you shared: exhausted, weary, fatigued, drained. So, you know, this would make sense for those Libras that have moved on, but for those Libras that have not, I feel like this is saying, you know, even though they want you back, they understand the relationship had to end because just the way things were going wasn't right for you or for them, okay? Like, something seriously needed to change. And how they feel about communication with you or potential reconciliation. This is overwhelmed. So even though, like, there's ex-Libras out there that really believe you're the one and really love you and really do want to get back with you, with that sense of vulnerability there and this overwhelmed, you know, it just might be really scary for them, okay? And for those with the Libras that have moved on, I feel like either A, you know, really expressing that to you, they don't want to hurt you, or B, with that vulnerability, there's this feeling where if they do communicate with you, they're scared that you guys might get sucked back in to a relationship just because your connection was so strong, okay? So let's see why Libra thinks the relationship had to end, or why it is still disconnected in April 2018. So we have reminders, and so this is like the Libra that's moved on this is why they don't want to get back together, because how this is exhausted. It's like they feel that no matter what, nothing will ever change between you and them. It's like you guys have played out the same cycle over and over and over, and no matter what you do, it doesn't change. And they feel like, any sort of reconciliation, it's just going to lead to the same exact thing that happens every single time. Okay? Now, for the Libra that wants a reconciliation, I feel that either A, they're scared that for history to repeat itself between the two of you, or they feel like maybe you don't trust them, okay, with this card, because this is about learning a lesson of the past. And here it is again, and are we going to repeat it, or are we going to realize that we've already been down this road? That type of energy. And then loyalty. Yeah, I was going to say about like a lack of trust there. So with reminder and loyalty, there was definitely a betrayal somehow, some way. And, this is why Libra feels you're not together, whether you did this to Libra or Libra did it to you. Either way, Libra recognizes this energy, and if it's something they did to you, they're owning it and realizing it, and they're scared that you can't forget the past, like you don't want the same thing to repeat, okay? And they really question your loyalty, or they wonder if you are questioning theirs. Now with exhausted, for the Libras that have moved on, it's just like, yeah, they're like, I cannot do this anymore ever again. This will just repeat over and over. Okay, so let's pull some romance angels to see how this energy is most likely to play out between you and your ex-Libra in the month of April 2018. So we have let go of control issues and chemistry. Yeah, the Libras that are trying to move on with this vulnerability and overwhelmed, if they don't want to get sucked back into the relationship. Okay, it's not about not having feelings for you and great connection and chemistry. It's just that it is so good, but you guys keep repeating the same pattern. And with the Ace of Orbs here, they don't want that anymore. They want something different. Not that they wanted something different than you, but they feel as though like nothing is ever going to change with you. It's going to be the same thing over and over. It's like they feel as though your love was cursed, okay? It's like your destiny for you guys to always fall back into the same pattern. Now, for the Libra that really wants you back, this is, you need to let go of trying to control things and, just let things happen as they will. Because there's this strong chemistry. Like, I feel like all of you with an ex-Libra, you guys just had mad chemistry. Just crazy mad chemistry. So, let's see what has you still hanging on to your ex-Libra. So, there's a lot that goes with this card. This, I'm going to say, has a lot to do with your connection more than anything else. That's why you are having such a hard time letting go of your Libra, is that there's just this unspoken connection. Again, we have the eternal love. Whether you guys are going to ever get back together or not, it's just a really powerful connection, and that is why you are having such a hard time letting go. So let's pull some advice cards here. Alright, so everybody's getting this card. I'm so tired of saying the same thing about this card. So you need to clean up your energy field. I would recommend saging your home, saging your own energy, saging any items that you own of your ex-Libra or gifts from your ex-Libra, saying a little prayer, doing some healing. I would recommend getting some Reiki if you can. There's lots of great meditations on YouTube to help you balance your energy and chakras. But definitely an energy cleanup for you will really help you out. And this card too. I even shuffle these cards in between the readings. So this is right in alignment with that. You need to balance yourself, heart, mind, and soul when it comes to your ex-Libra, and just get your energy cleaned up, get it balanced, and you'll have a better handle and a better perspective, and you'll be able to receive those signs you're asking the universe about in regards to your ex-Libra. And then we have talking sticks. So yeah, I feel like many of you do feel like you need to speak to your ex-Libra, and should that opportunity arise in the month of April 2018, be your most true and authentic self. That will get you the furthest, okay? So I feel like if you really clean up your energy, either the universe is going to bring somehow, some way, you and your ex-Libra are going to communicate, or you're just going to feel strongly prompted to reach out to your ex-Libra. And whether or not anything is resolved, it's like this sharing of words is very relieving to you, if nothing else, okay? But I feel like many of you, there will be communication with your ex-Libra just because that is the advice. And say what you need to say, be very authentic, be honest, and be true. Okay, so those are the messages I have for you guys that have an ex-Libra. I hope that this has offered you some guidance, even though there's two very differently split situations going on here. And again, ask the universe for the same sign times 3 if you have any confusion whatsoever of where you fall into place in this reading.